Hello, everybody. This is Amber from Fit 2.0. Welcome to our 15 Minutes with Fit 2.0 today. We have a very special and important guest. We have Laura. She is from Surf City Fit Club, and she is here to talk to us. Fit 2.0. Oh no, I did it again.
Welcome to our 15 Minutes with Fit 2.0 today. We have a very special and important guest. We have Laura.
I don't even know where it is.
She is from Surf City Fit Club, and she is here to talk to us. Fit 2.0. Oh no, I did
it again. Okay. I'm so sorry. I should know by now how not to do that. I did that the first episode, and I think I've done it again another time. Okay. Laura from Surf City Fit Club. She's going to talk to us about the inner workings of a fitness nutrition MLM, which stands for multi-level marketing company. You are familiar with these. Some of the more famous ones are like Beachbody, Advocare, or Avocare. What are some of the others, Laura?
Isogenics.
That's a good one, Isogenics.
Yeah, Isogenics, Herbalife, mine.
Herbalife.
And some of them aren't even health, or not even really health, but like Airborne, like that.
Yes. Oh yeah, and there's some jewelry ones and makeup ones and Avon. Not Avon. Maybe Avon used to be.
Avon,
I don't know if it is.
I don't know if they do or not. I'm not sure. I'd have to, ask my Avon lady.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I will fully admit some of this jewelry I'm wearing today is actually from a jewelry MLM. So I don't want to completely bag on MLMs because at least the non-nutrition ones, sometimes they can be fun and they can be a good way for, a stay-at-home mom to make a few extra bucks selling jewelry to her friends, which is how I got some of this jewelry, which I really like, and I'm glad that I could support my friend that way. But today we're going to talk about these like fitness nutrition MLMs, which are much more shady and predatory and target people who are insecure about their bodies, who are looking to lose weight, get in shape, with questionable, mediocre to not so good products. They're money-making schemes. That's what they are. They're for making money. They're really not about making people healthier. They're really not about creating community. They're about making money. And Laura's going to talk to us a little bit more about that. But I wanted to first of all, let our viewers know what an MLM, what it is if they aren't familiar. So, Laura, you got involved with Herbalife, and why don't you give a really brief introduction and then tell us how you found yourself involved in Herbalife as not a sales rep, but just as somebody being coached and using the products.
Okay. I'm Laura, as she said. I'm from Surf City Fit Club down in Huntington Beach. I have always kind of been the larger girl, the big friend, that group. That was my role, and that's okay. But I wanted to be something different, and a couple of my friends who were in school with really difficult courses were doing Herbalife and seemed to be doing great. They always had energy, and I'm like, how do you have so many courses and classes and school days and you're fine? And so I joined in, started going to their workouts, listening to all of the spiels that they give after every single workout. Every time you're there, you hear the same spiel over and over again, maybe by a different coach, using that term loosely. And they, let you try different shakes, see what you like, and then they have you buy the shakes and then the protein powders and then the supplements and the teas and the drink enhancers, which is just like Kool-Aid or Crystal Light to add to drinks so that water doesn't taste like water. And it was helpful at first, but it's really hard to be that regimented if that's not something that you are good at, or if you like ice cream.
Right.
like I do. Um,
Don't we all?
yeah, it's ice cream. Who doesn't like it?
Yeah.
Today's National Ice Cream Day, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Again?
Mhm. Every day.
There's a lot of ice cream days, and I'm very happy about that.
You and me both. But yeah, so that's how I got into it. Just a couple of friends that were doing well while in a difficult, taxing time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be smaller. That was
Right.
the goal.
So it
Smaller.
started innocently, and it was fun, and
I
there
had
we
no
go.
intentions of selling anything. That was not
Right.
my goal at that time when I started. Not even
Right.
close. Just me.
So you started doing the workouts and using the products, and um, so you did that for a few months.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Maybe like 6 months because I'm chicken to do anything new. It's not my thing. So I just kind of lurked in there like, oh, what are they doing? But you hear the same spiel when you're there 2 times a week or so. Something gets in, whether it's good
Right.
or bad. You're gonna hear what they're saying at some point if they say it enough.
What is their spiel?
They start with get into like the best shape of your life. Here's how you do it. And they break it down on a little whiteboard there for you with the 80, the 20, the workouts, the tabs. Here's what my day looks like. And they show you their day, whether or not that is their day, but that's what they say. And what types of workouts would be good to incorporate depending on your particular goal, which is always ending up being the same goal, losing weight, losing weight. And then they add in for the guys, oh, you can bulk too. Here's this situation for that. It's still 80-20, drink the shake, eat the food that we tell you to eat, and maybe don't eat carbs or, cut down on them or make sure they're only sweet potatoes or something like that, which are lovely. I do love them, but
Right.
I just want a regular potato.
I think we're all familiar with the whole sweet potato and chicken breast diet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's basically, what it is, which is fine. I mean, I like that sometimes and it's easy, but if it's really easy if you're not familiar with anything fitness or nutrition wise to do that
Right.
because it doesn't seem scary. And that's kind of where I was at. It doesn't seem scary to do it this way. It seems very easy. They make it sound super simple. Super,
Yeah.
super simple.
And you've got what feels like community support. You've got what feels like a supportive coach.
Yeah. And they are supportive in their own way, but you need someone with a little more, I guess.
So what happened? What happened to change you from a participant to a coach?
I won't tell the direct story just because the person doesn't know anything about this or whatnot, but it was a specific person's story. And it was a very, very moving to me that the success that had happened. And I was like, that's where I want to go. And to be honest, that's still my goal and what I'm doing. But this was with Herbalife. And I was like, I want to help people feel that way. I
Right.
want them to feel like that person feels up there on the stage because they have you go up if you've had any success or weight loss and talk about it on stage and
Right.
like say, here, I've done it, you can do it, and so I talked to my personal coach and the owner of the gym that I was in, or the, what do they call it, fitness sports nutrition is what it's called. The little places you can open are called sports nutrition centers.
Uh-huh.
um, and he was very receptive. He was like, all right, like you've got the passion, like you love helping people. You're always so excitable, which I mean, that's never changed. I'm still excitable about everything. And he was like, absolutely, let me send you this, let me send you that. Let me get you into one of these leadership program trainings. Spend a whole Saturday learning their pitch.
So he was ready. The instant you expressed interest, he was like, bam, on top of it. Like,
Yeah.
here is everything you need to know. Let's run with this, right?
Yeah, I mean, he never pushed me beforehand. He never asked me once if I wanted to be a coach. But as soon as I said, I think I might want to do this, he was like, I got all the information that you need here. take it. I'll email it to you. What's your phone number? I'll text you. They do stay in communication. Absolutely. They've,
Yeah.
That's their money. So they've got to make sure that you're
Exactly. We should interject that the way these systems work is that because you're his downline, he will get a cut of everything you sell.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So everybody that he brings in, everything they sell, he gets money from. So, of course, his ultimate goal is to get more people selling because that's easy money for him. They sell something.
He's a great guy. He's an actual trainer, but he's a salesman at heart.
Right.
Very much salesman at heart.
Right. All right, so let's talk about the training they gave you to be what they label a coach, right? You get the label of coach.
Yes.
So tell me about the training you got to be a coach.
So once you decide to be a coach, they bring you into what they call can't even remember the name of it. It's a Saturday full of like information, basically. You go in and they tell you what, they don't make any qualms about the fact that it's an MLM and this is how it works. They tell you, you start here, so this person's in charge of this area. Then they have these people, then they have these people, and then you down here, and you have to work up to be a supervisor or a consultant, whatever their levels are. They're very clear about that, and then they start teaching you how to sell it to people. So when you talk to the people close to you, let them know your story, tell them how you've been doing it, what got you started, what shakes are your favorite, what's your favorite, meal bar that they have, whatever it is, just to make it personal.
Right, personal story.
Personal story, and then, you ask them questions about how they're doing in their fitness life, and then you say, well, I can help you with that, and here's how I can help you. And they say to try to personalize it, but it's all the same. It's every single person. You tell them the same thing. The only thing you might change is your protein intake is like the one thing they'll variance on. So, if you need more protein or less protein or whatever that is,
right.
To personalize it for everybody.
Right. So you hook them in with a little personal story about how you got started and how Herbalife has helped you, and then you give them the sales spiel.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You tell them, here it is, and here's what I can do for you. And they even tell you, because people will say, oh, it's so expensive. Well, we've got different options for that.
Right.
Here they are. So they've got it covered to make it easy for lazy people like myself. So someone who doesn't want to cook, someone who doesn't want to meal prep on Sundays all day, but is aiming to lose weight or bulk up if you're a guy. But most women, they stick to the goal to be smaller. There's a few that are not, and they do work on making them larger, but the general goal is take up less space, be smaller, get skinny.
Right. Well, okay. American culture. Okay, so now you are a coach, and you have the title of coach, and you are coaching people, supposedly coaching people. So now you have people looking to you for fitness and nutrition advice, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's up.
And have you been trained? Have you been trained to give people nutrition?
And they told me I'm a coach, and this is what I need to know to coach people and teach them how to eat their food and have workouts for them, even regardless of their injuries or their level of fitness. And that's terrifying when you realize you have no training.
Right. So the training they gave you is how to sell the product.
Yeah, that's the training. And if you go to any other training subsequently, it's the same type of thing. You hear really good success stories, and there are trainers up there that have done well, and they've become real trainers through the process. But they don't ever tell you that part. They don't tell you how to help people you know, gain strength who have a bad back or
Right.
an injured shoulder, whatever it might be. No, just sell the product. They don't give you anything else, no other
Right.
tools at all.
Okay. So they're essentially giving you a title that suggests that you have some professional knowledge of nutrition and fitness, and the only training that they give you is to sell their supplement products. Am I right about that? Okay.
Yeah, no, you are. Absolutely.
All right. So that is that's the important information that everyone needs to know about these companies, is that their only goal is to sell you their product. And the coaches are trained salespeople. They are not actually fitness and nutrition professionals. They usually don't have any fitness and nutritional training unless they have gone and gotten it outside on their own, apart from the MLM company.
Yeah, they don't pay for that or anything. That's
Yeah.
not something they pay for at all.
Yeah. You got to get that on your own. So if you are a person out there and you're looking at Isogenics or Herbalife or Advocare or Beachbody, and you have a friend who's a coach, or you see an ad on Facebook, or you run across a Facebook page of somebody who looks really fit and says that, oh my gosh, the reason I look like this is because I drink these shakes, and you feel like, oh gosh, I want to do that too. We want you to keep in mind that those coaches are trained salespeople and not fitness and nutrition professionals. That is the message that we want you to get from this video. Do you have anything to add to that, Laura?
Well, I mean, I will say I don't have any bad feelings from Herbalife or anything else. I had a great group. So, don't go running around yelling at everyone saying, you're evil. But just be aware that if you're looking to do something, to change your life, to get better in shape, whatever your personal goal is, please ensure the person that you're working with is under a trainer who's done this, who's had the certifications, who's been to school or whatever it takes. Don't just take it at face value, and don't be afraid to ask any questions that you have. If they can't answer them, find out why. Why can't they answer your questions? They're great people maybe, but they might not have the education or knowledge you need to be a better you safely.
Exactly. And I would like to add that this whole time I've been drinking a green shake. So I'm not morally opposed to meal supplements or products that make it easier for you to get vitamins and greens and stuff in you. Inside this bottle I have the Raw Fit from Garden of Life, and I have some green naked juice from Naked something, and another supplement powder from Vega, and it's very tasty, and it's about 500 calories, so this is a bona fide meal, and it's got a ton of protein in it, and I'm drinking it because I did a heavy workout this morning. So I'm not morally opposed, but I do want people to know what these companies do, how they work, and that the people selling the products are not fitness and nutrition professionals. They do not have the knowledge to answer questions about fitness and nutrition, and yet people are looking to them as experts, and that's really dangerous. That's the message. That's the take-home message of this video. So I don't think I have anything else to say. Do you, Laura?
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. This is such an important video. I really appreciate that you joined us. Hopefully you can be on the show again sometime. Yeah. To everybody watching, give Laura a hand. Go ahead and click like. Leave us a comment. Tell us your story, your MLM story. Tell us if you have been sucked into one of these companies. Tell us your story so we can get more stories out there in the comments below the video. Share this video all over Facebook, because this time of year is when this stuff just takes over. And people, you know, this is the time of year when the sales machine really goes into hyperdrive. So share this video. Let's get this message out there so people know, yes, these can be convenient products, but be careful. Know what you're getting into. Know that these people are not health professionals. They're just salespeople. That doesn't make them bad. Sometimes it makes them really annoying, but it doesn't make them bad people. However, it does make it irresponsible of the company to not train them and to not teach them what their limitations are. And I don't think any of the companies do that, because they always say the answer is always buy the product. It's never, you know, go to your doctor or go to a physical therapist. It's always buy the product. And that these people may not know that if they give you advice, it could be dangerous advice, because they don't know. So that's what I want you to take home from this. Please share this video. It's really important. Have a great couple weeks. We will be back next week. We have several really exciting guests coming up, including Mia Shanks. So keep an eye on our Facebook page so you know what to expect and when, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Bye, Laura.
Bye, thank you.